Good morning, kids. Today we're checking out a brand new video from ConEX about what if Morphomon and uh Datirimon, I don't know how you pronounce that one, finally digivolved. Let's hop in and see what Con was able to get created.
It's October 1st, so that means spooky season is upon us.
Hell
The
yeah,
time
it
of
is.
year where we explore the dark and macabre of the Digimon world. And what more dark than the literal death of Digimon partners? Yes, on today's
Ooh.
video, I've teamed up with All Trade and Dry Designs to explore what evolutions Morphomon would have got if it hadn't disappeared, and what evolutions Datirimon might have unlocked if Oikawa hadn't died. Happy October,
Oh, I
hostess,
remember that.
because...
It's Conman Spooktober Spectacular!
Ooh.
What is up, Dark Area
Get 'em on.
companions? My name is Khan EX and welcome back to Khan Spooktober Spectacular. Do you like the set? Yeah, a few of you noticed that in my last video I wasn't actually on the background. That's because I was making the Spooktober Spectacular 4 set.
Yeah,
also,
I saw
before
that.
we begin with
Green
this Digimon
screen.
Adventure video, as Digimon Adventure 02 The Beginning is coming out at the end of this month, very exciting. This
Awesome.
video is sponsored by E and I are teaming up to give away an Imperialdramon Precious Gem figure. All you gotta do is sign up for Buy with my
We're
link.
gonna take a quick cut, and we're back.
And we do begin with Manoa's dearly departed Morphomon. What we have to remember is that the Eosmon, the evolutions of Morphomon in Digimon Adventure Last Evolution Kizuna, are not true evolutions of Morphomon. They are inorganic reconstructions and frankly bastardizations created by Manoa. So that's what I pitched to All Trade. Something that would have data perhaps that could be assimilated into Eosmon, but also something that creates a full line of versatile butterflies originating from and bolstering Morphomon's evolution, but also
Here we
tie
go.
into things like Hoodymon, giving it some missing butterfly evos, or indeed acting as a pre-evo for Digimon like Lilithmon X, or even Refleximon maybe. And as Hoodymon already exists,
Stretch.
and while not intended to be one, does work reasonably well as a Morphomon champion, All Trade and I decided to create something different, alternate than just another humanoid butterfly at the champion level. Add some variety in the existing
okay.
very limited butterfly Digimon, and so I present Butterflydramon. Something I thought would be interesting to explore with Morphomon
Okay.
is to connect her more to Kari and Mako. Kari is the extra ranger of adventure, Mako is the extra ranger of Tri, and Manoa is kind of the extra ranger of Kizuna. All of them have partners that start good and in different ways do evil stuff, all are girls added to the party later on, and all suffer in various ways. The connection between
True.
Mekumon and Gatomon is very clear in Tri, but Morphomon got left out in the cold a little bit, though its very feminine Eosmon Mega does feel similar to Ordainemon, I guess. And also, we do have to remember that according to everything we know, in the original adventure canon, aka not 2020, Magnadramon is Gatomon's Mega, so our Morphomon champion is an homage to that too. Butterflydramon could be a champion form
Yeah, that
leading
makes
to
sense.
Magnadramon, we just need a new dragon form to go in between them. Butterflydramon is almost a reversion to a caterpillar form. Get it? Caterpillar? Told you we
I
had
get
those
it, I get
Gatomon
it.
and Mekumon
Pun.
connections. Morphomon imbued with positive energy from Manoa, becoming stronger yet also more like a lava, sailing through beautiful blue skies while it grows in power to eventually become its chrysalis and digivolve further. It is said that if you see a Butterflydramon, you will be imbued with immense luck, and that rainbows in the digital world are the result of it reaching its next phase and digivolving. Despite its nature as a caterpillar, it is still very powerful for a champion and is capable of great offensive moves, including its Barb Strike with its tail and a breath weapon called Crystal Blast. But what of that
Not
hinted
bad.
Digivolution? Well, that would be the ultimate Maskmon, getting its name from the mask or masquerade. This Digimon has almost a carnival mask going on, evocative of Eosmon, but also hints at the masks that Manoa wears socially, guarding her true self in many ways. And this Digimon's intended purpose is the sort of chrysalis of our new Morphomon evolution line.
You know what,
Maskmon
that
again is an
makes
example
sense.
of us trying to make Digimon that work on multiple levels. An obvious transition from Butterflydramon and Morphomon, but also working great as a Hoodymon Evo and an Eosmon Champion Evo. Maybe even a Prevo to a lot of mega level feminine Digimon. A little
Yeah,
bit more of
could
a
work.
bulky design, Maskmon still gives off a powerful feeling, and its wings also actually double up as blades it can use to protect itself while it grows and matures in preparation of Digivolution to its final
Level.
stage. Maskmon is a reserve Digimon that sits still for long periods of time. However, if it is disturbed or its Digidestined is threatened, it lashes out at lightning speed with its Flutter Cut signature move. And then the Morpho Mega, Astralmon, getting its name from, well, astral aka space. Observable
Stalls.
phenomena such as the space butterfly or the butterfly nebula, but also the concept of the astral butterfly in spirituality and meditation. Only when Morphomon and its partner can heal from their trauma and push through for the greater good can Maskmon become Astralmon, a great queen of the digital world and a kind and dutiful protector of insect Digimon. Again, this design just fits in a lot of places. Morphomon Mega, alternate Eosmon Mega, an evolution of Lilymon, Lilamon, and especially Dual Beamon I can really see working as a prevo for this Digimon. But for Morphomon, Astralmon
the connection is just because they're bugs, aren't they? I'm not shitting on you, Con, I'm just making a pun.
Its greatest potential realized. Capable of flight, intense speeds, and devastating offensive moves. It can tear through its opponents with its terrifying claws, or end a battle before it has even begun with its astral luminance, lighting up brightly and creating a wave of intense light that creates immense calm and causes friends and foes alike to put down their arms. Or, you know, blind them if they're...
I could also see that kind of being like some kind of pacifying light. Like, able to help de-digivolve a dark Digimon into a previous form. Kind of like what happened in Digimon Cross Wars with Dark Leomon, when de-digivolving back into Leomon, if you remember that.
Stubborn. Alright, big thanks to All Trade for those wonderful Morphomon Evos. Now let's slide over from a Digimon who died to a Digidestined who died, Oikawa. I will never not feel bad for Datirimon, man. It finally gets its partner and the man dies immediately, becoming butterflies to protect the digital world.
It's like, yeah, it sucks. It's like they finally meet, just for him to drop that right there. Oh, God, that scene still gets me.
But what if, like the Emperor before him, somehow Oikawa returned? I'm picturing this in a sort of Kingdom Hearts 3 ending way. With Morphomon, it was more like as if Morphomon never died or came back after Kizuna, maybe. This is more of a, this character definitely died, but we're bringing them back, resurrecting them after the whole climactic events of Kizuna and Tri. Rather than undoing all that hurt and resolution, during the insane reset that returns the adventure partners after Kizuna, dead allies like Wizardmon, Oikawa, maybe Black War Greymon get to return to the light. And as such, Oikawa and Datirimon would be reunited and join the others to help in the fights to come. But to do that, Datirimon kinda has to finally actually digivolve, right? Something that has literally never happened in the franchise, though I will say I do really like Datirimon becoming Chapmon and then either the OG Falcomon or Kamemon. But I wanted to lean into Datirimon itself specifically, a little plant-looking fella. According to the Digimon reference book, Datirimon or Pippimon is a baby Digimon that was born from the fruit of a tree. It is said to appear as a partner before people who have lost and then regained their hope. So Dry Designs, who created all the art for Datirimon's Evos, and I decided that fruit, trees, and general growing of fruits and vegetables would be the theme for Datirimon's line. And Datirimon is a baby Digimon, so its in-training form will be Podmon. Yes, this is literally two peas in a pod and grows from the idea of Datirimon coming from fruit-bearing trees, although these aren't fruit, but they do grow. So obviously a Datirimon Evo, though Dry did picture this also working as a prevo for something like Lalamon, or basically any grass plant life rookie I think would work here. The two peas represent both the old friendships that the tamer carries in their heart and the new friendships that will blossom in the digital world. It's only an in-training, but still be careful around its pea shooter. Alright, a rookie for Datirimon, a very intimidating task, let me tell you. But I think Dry has really delivered. With Persimmon, and yes, persimmon is an actual fruit, so long overdue name for a Digimon given that it has the mon suffix in there already.
Yeah,
this is a happy-go-lucky gardening Digimon. A peaceful Digimon whose main task is preserving the natural state of the digital world. Whenever it senses darkness in a Digimon, it uses its light seed to purify evil thoughts. Again, I think just an...
I can almost see this Digimon working with Electmon in the Digimon daycare.
Absolutely fantastic Evo from Podmon, and in turn Datirimon. Also Dry worked it in so that Persimmon works as a Potemon pre-Evo too. Can't you just imagine Oikawa with a Potemon? It would work so nicely. Also, again, it could digivolve to pretty much anything that's grass or plant related, a Woodmon, a Togemon, maybe even a Yakimon, given that Yakimon is a sweet potato. But of course, we also gave Persimmon its own custom champion, Durianmon, coming from the durian fruit. A bold and brash Digimon ranger that takes care of beast Digimon and deals with threats with its vine lasso. A humble gardener, but not afraid to step in to fight. Much like how Podmon could become Lalamon, Dry thinks that Durianmon would be a good Evo from Lalamon. You can definitely see how it could be like a cousin of Sunflowermon. And something else that Dry considered, which I didn't even think of, is that it could potentially digivolve into Ayatarmon, and yeah, that really works. But it does have a canon Datirimon Evo, and that is Karambomon, coming from the Carambola, aka Starfruit. This is a puppet Digimon known as the Lone Starfruit Ranger. It wanders the digital world,
The Lone Starfruit Ranger. That's a bit of a stretch, but I give that 2 claps.
purifying any corruption with its pesticide sprayer. Yeah, we got
Oh,
a
not
cowboy
bad.
in one of the most versatile Digimon we ever made. The Lone Ranger idea kind of tying into that factor that Oikawa might have not always been around for Datirimon. Karambomon is also kind of based on the idea of a deputy or a sheriff because of
That was
Oikawa's
strange.
best friend, his partner in life, Cody's dad. But I did make sure Dry
Whoa.
included a few butterflies in the pattern of its cape to hint at that connection to Oikawa, but also just butterflies in general with Digimon. And this is
Definitely.
so versatile. It could work as a Togemon alternate Evo with that desert theme. Starmon, Deputymon, or Nohemon would all work great as prevos for this guy. And as far as evolutions
Completely.
go, Puppetmon, Magna Kidmon works so great. Even Bloom Lordmon I can see working from this guy. The Bloom Lord meta
Stretch,
is even
but
getting support
yes.
on Carney X. But I think also just works so well as our main purpose as a Datirimon Ultimate, finally giving Datirimon some real capable attacking output, slowly leading into it from Persimon into Durianmon and now Karambomon, who genuinely can attack, before digivolving to its mega Tachibamon, getting its name from the
Ooh.
Tachibana Orange and the kanji for Tachiba, which means to rise/stand up and to place, respectively,
Okay,
showing that
I
it is
like
literally
it.
rising up, standing up, digivolving, but also being able to place, to put things into a garden, to grow, to cultivate. Tachibamon
To
is a
help
deity
others
said to bring
grow.
plentiful harvests and harmony in nature. It can grant one being or thing eternal life by bestowing it its only eternal seed, meaning it can choose to preserve the natural state of the digital world forever or resurrect any soul lost to time. Yes, I am so happy with this as Oikawa's mega partner.
Yes.
The Japanese theming, the butterflies that are also kind of like the leaves of plants. Its calming presence almost feeling like a juxtaposition but also complement to Oikawa's personality. Tachibamon gives us something a little bit
Perfect.
different in a plant-based mega, but still again works great from Lilymon, Lilamon, Cherrymon, like pretty much any plant or maybe even insect-themed Digimon you can think of. And I could just picture
maybe,
this
maybe.
alongside Oikawa in some kind of final
Oh,
battle.
wow,
It
it's
would
massive.
work so fantastically. And that is it. All of our evolutions for Morphomon and Datirimon, I think all Trade and Dry did absolutely fantastic in this
Hell
video.
yeah, they
Please
did.
go follow them on Twitter or wherever they choose to be these days and congratulate them on the great work. Maybe get a commission from them. Just absolutely inspired work. Thank you so much. And welcome back to Carl Spooktober Spectacular. We're going to be doing one spooky video every week in October, bare minimum, that we may do a couple more, we'll see. Leading the spooky
so at
season
least
all the way
4.
up to the release of Digimon Adventure 02, the beginning in Japan. Don't know whether I'll be able to cover it, but make sure you do enter that giveaway with me and Bai have got going to get an Imperial Digimon Dragon Mode Precious Gem. One of you will win it. And thank you to my sovereign ZDK.
Alright folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below. And remember folks, to support the original creator and all they do, and I'll see you folks next time when we flick on. Peace out.